to make all adults, people 18 and over, eligible to be vaccinated no later than May 1. Let me say that again. All adult Americans will be eligible to get a vaccine no later than May 1. That's much earlier than expected. Let me be clear. That doesn't mean everyone's going to have that shot immediately, but it means you'll be able to get in line beginning May 1. Every adult will be eligible to get their shot. To do this, we're going to go from 1 million shots a day that I promised in December before I was sworn in to beating our current pace of 2 million shots a day, outpacing the rest of the world. Secondly, at the time when every adult is eligible to May, we will launch with our partners new tools to make it easier for you to find the vaccine and where to get the shot, including a new website that will help you first find the place to get vaccinated and the one nearest you. No more searching day and night for an appointment for you and your loved ones. Thirdly, with the passage of the American Rescue Plan, and I thank again the House and Senate for passing it, and my announcement last month of a plan to vaccinate teachers and school staff, including bus drivers, we can accelerate a massive nationwide effort to reopen our schools safely and meet my goal that I stated at the same time about 100 million shots of opening a majority of K through 8 schools in my first 100 days in office. This is going to be the number one priority of my new Secretary of Education, Miguel Cardona. Fourth, in the coming weeks, we will issue further guidance on what you can and cannot do once fully vaccinated to lessen the confusion, to keep people safe, and encourage more people to get vaccinated. And finally, fifth, and maybe most importantly, I promise I will do everything in my power. I will not relent until we beat this virus. But I need you. The American people, I need you. I need every American to do their part. That's not hyperbole. I need you. I need you to get vaccinated when it's your turn and when you can find an opportunity. And to help your family, your friends, your neighbors get vaccinated as well. Because here's the point. If we do all this, if we do our part, if we do this together, by July the 4th, there's a good chance you, your families and friends will be able to get together in your backyard or in your neighborhood and have a cookout or a barbecue and celebrate Independence Day. That doesn't mean large events with lots of people together, but it does mean small groups will be able to get together. After this long, hard year, that will make this Independence Day something truly special, where we not only mark our independence as a nation, but we begin to mark our independence from this virus. But to get there, we can't let our guard down. This fight is far from over, as I told the woman in Pennsylvania. I will tell you the truth. On July 4th, with your loved ones, is the goal. But a lot can happen. Conditions can change. The scientists have made clear that things may get worse again as new variants of the virus spread. We've got work to do to ensure that everyone has confidence in the safety and effectiveness of all 3 vaccines. So my message to you is this. Listen to Dr. Fauci, one of the most distinguished and trusted voices in the world. He's assured us the vaccines are safe. They underwent rigorous scientific review. I know they're safe. Vice President Harris and I know they're safe. That's why we got the vaccine publicly in front of cameras, so for the world to see, so you can see us do it. The First Lady, the Second Gentleman also got vaccinated. Talk to your family, friends, your neighbors, the people you know best who've gotten the vaccine. We need everyone to get vaccinated. We need everyone to keep washing their hands, is on national unity. And national unity isn't just how politics and politicians vote in Washington, or what the loudest voices say in cable or online. Unity is what we do together as fellow Americans. Because if we don't stay vigilant and the conditions change, then we may have to reinstate restrictions to get back on track. And please, we don't want to do that again. We've made so much progress. This is not the time to let up. Just as we were emerging from a dark winter into a hopeful spring and summer is not the time to not stick with the rules. I'll close with this. We've lost so much over the last year. We've lost family and friends. We've lost businesses and dreams we spent years building. We've lost time with each other. And our children have lost so much time with their friends, time with their schools. No graduation ceremonies this spring. No graduations from college, high school, moving up ceremonies. You know, and there's something else we lost. We lost faith in whether our government and our democracy can deliver on really hard things for the American people. But as I stand here tonight, we're proving once again something I've said time and time again to them. Probably tired of hearing me say it. I say it to foreign leaders, domestic alike. It's never, ever a good bet to bet against the American people. America is coming back. The development, manufacture, and distribution of vaccines in record time is a true miracle of science. It's one of the most extraordinary achievements any country has ever accomplished.
Hi everybody, this is Julissa. It is Thursday evening after just about 10 minutes after March 11, 2021. We just heard from the US President Biden, give kind of like his first State of the Union, speaking about what's going to happen in the upcoming months. So he is definitely, I'm going to play to you part of it. I'm actually just going to put it before what I have to say so that you guys can see it. So just looking at what he said now, and all the plans are to get every adult vaccinated by May 1st. So that's the plan, to get every adult vaccinated by May 1st or be eligible to get vaccinated. It's just a lot of talk about the vaccine, right? And a lot of talk and emphasis about how we are going to fight this virus as a nation. And you know, that's so great, guys. I just never seen a government have so much input and emphasis about I guess you can say the health of somebody, of the American public. Because you remember, maybe like back when Obama was in office, we were struggling to pay health insurance. There were people, a lot of the seniors, they couldn't even afford to pay for the medication, and nothing was done back then, right? Everybody knows the Obamacare is very expensive for a lot of people to afford, and not a lot of people qualify for state insurance. So I had never seen this emphasis on just getting people vaccinated, even though we have a big recovery rate for this virus. You know what I mean? Like, people do recover from that. Yes, we had lost a lot of people, but people also recover from that. It's just like every other disease out there. There are people who beat cancer, and there are people who recover from cancer. I'm not trying to lessen the you know what that power is when you are sick of the disease, or what the damage it can do to you. I'm not trying to say anything like that. I just think this whole thing is a little weird to see so much emphasis. He did mention how the vaccine is safe. He mentioned it a couple times, saying that we should all trust Dr. Fauci, and we know that he's been in the news for the past couple weeks about all the advice that he's been giving regarding this whole pandemic since the whole thing started, because he's the elected official doctor for the White House, and you have the current president saying we should just trust in him, trust the science. And the way that everything will get back to normal is if everybody gets vaccinated. Okay, so I do feel, guys, that this is just leading the way to more restrictions to the people who are not going to get the vaccine. It is very clear. You don't need to see the president speaking again. You just have to, to see what's happening in other countries like Israel. Before you go to see a ball game, before you go to a restaurant, you get scanned your vaccine passport in order to be able to go in. So if you have not taken the vaccine, you're not allowed to go in. So the president, Joe Biden, said they don't want to do restrictions, but they need to do that in order to motivate more people to get the vaccine. So what that means is they're going to start creating restriction for people who don't have the vaccine. That's so obvious. And you guys have seen my videos. I have spoken about the pandemic since the whole thing started. I thought the people who got vaccinated were going to receive some type of mark, and now they have the vaccine passport, right? So what's going to happen to the people that decide not to go for the vaccine? So what's going to happen? They're not going to be allowed certain places. So this is the whole beginning of the separation. So mark this day, March 11, 2021. This is what President Biden just said to us and what we should be looking for in the upcoming months. Guys, don't forget, God is on top of everything. Will forever be on the throne. We just want to inform you what's happening in case you missed the president speaking tonight. I hope everybody has a great night. God bless.